Yes, Port Vale have had a few good FA Cup wins in their time, but nothing quite compares with knocking out your greatest rivals. 3-1, they beat Stoke City last night in their first round replay. 4 times the neighbours have been drawn together in the FA Cup. This the first time Port Vale had come out on top. It was well rehearsed and well executed. Russell to Overson, Lee Sanford deserting normal defensive duties to pop the ball over the line. The equaliser a minute later, the ball loose from a challenge. Martin Foyle, leading scorer last season, still striking the ball very well. 45 minutes were up when Port Vale forged ahead in worsening conditions with constant driving rain. Andy Porter opted for a cool head and long strike. It worked. This the moment Stoke knew it wasn't to be their night. Substitute Dave Regis did everything right, the mud alone ensuring that it wasn't a goal. And there were only seconds left when Martin Foyle went on a chase of a second goal and glory. He found a spot in the corner and Port Vale were through.
Clash before and after the FA Cup tie between Port Vale and Stoke City. Thousands of pounds worth of damage was caused to a new stand at the Port Vale ground and at nearby pubs.
Just 4 weeks ago, Port Vale opened the new stand that was formerly positioned at Chester City's old stadium. The total cost of the project was £500,000. But last night, supporters of neighbours and fierce rival Stoke City caused extensive damage after Vale had beaten Stoke 3-1 in an FA Cup first-round replay.
Oh, I'm very saddened and very disappointed after a terrific night all round for everybody. It was a good game of football, good atmosphere, everything was right. I think it's something you accept in football today. It's a very, very minority element that's caused this trouble. And I just hope that we can eventually remove them from the football and get the genuine football supporter coming to the club.
After ripping away metal sheeting, supporters used remaining debris to throw at rival fans after the game. The surrounding area was affected too. This public house, a listed building, was also extensively damaged. It's further evidence that hooligans are still disrupting local communities, using football as their excuse.
It's not as bad as it used to be a few years ago, and I think the police are now getting on top of it with the videos, and the safety of grounds have been come about since the Lord Justice Taylor's report. We're certainly on top of it, and it's certainly reducing, but the element is still there.
And what about the culprits?
Well, the culprit's obviously on police video, and they told me this morning they're hoping to identify them and make some arrests in the next few days.
The damage to Port Vale's new stand runs into several £1,000s. Mr Bell believes that in spite of police evidence, it's the club who'll be forced to bear the cost.